Hello once again, all you TF2 crazies out there. I am playing with Moeen. It's time for another Team Fortress 2 battles. This is part 39. And we're here in a map that I've never been to before. It's CP Foundry. Got that Pyro. Alright, so we're starting this one off pretty well. We're starting this one off pretty bad. And so yeah, this is actually the legitimate first time that I was playing Foundry. I know, I'm a bit behind. And, but yeah, so I just decided when Foundry came out, I just decided, hey, you know, why don't I record the first time of me playing it? So I decided to go my good old, tried and true Saharan Spy Dead Ringer thing loadout. And as you can see, there are some graphical glitches. I don't know what happened there, but apparently, sometime along the way after Foundry came out, there was an update, and the update screwed up any old screwed up any old replays that were of Foundry and showed those graphical glitches. So by the time that, you know, I actually decided to render this replay, or this demo, those glitches were already happening. And actually, no, what freaked me out even more was that when I was actually playing a game on Foundry, it actually looked like that. And I believe that those bars and pipes and stuff sticking out of the stairs like that were actually not able to be passed. I actually had to jump over them and jump around them. It was insane and annoying. It just made me never want to play Foundry ever again. I don't think that that's the case anymore. I'm pretty sure it was, I'm pretty sure mine's fixed by now. I mean, not like I got a new computer or anything. I guess not. Alright, so we're going to get this soldier. We're not going to get this soldier. Oh no, I got 6 HP. Why did I decide that was a good idea to go chase him? I should have got the HP over there. Ha! Silly, silly moves. Alright. So, while I'm dead, might as well go ahead and look at one of them fancy questions that you guys would ask me. Sin of Dusk asks, hey Anthony, do you ever play Mario Kart Wii for fun, knowing that you quit your series a long time ago? Kinda. I mean, I don't really play it that much, but I do play it like once in a blue moon, shall we say. I was playing it quite a bit. Oh, that was pretty nice. I was playing it quite a bit a few months ago, but then I just stopped again. So, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, I'll play it if it's in the now, I guess you could say, with the people that I hang out with, or if I just plain feel like playing it, you know? Do that. Because I can do that. I can, and it's free, and all that. At least all of you. Alright, so Deck was with me in this match. What was it? I can't remember what I was saying. I think I was saying something about the fact that the engineers weren't building up at all, and I can't remember exactly what I said. And I said to the engineers, oh, that was it. I said at least one of you go up there and build, and then Deck said at least all of you. Yeah, that was it. Alright, that Deck, always being silly. Well, yeah, see, it's a little bit too late for that killing me thing. Unfortunately, I got away. Alright, so these bars sticking out of the place are really freaking me out. But, oh well, it doesn't really affect the replay, thank God, at all. Yeah, I was actually... Oh no, that's a crit. I was actually thinking that while I was rendering this, that the game might actually crash, but, well, lucky for me, it didn't. And I actually got to record the whole match.
Oh, okay.
Stuff going on here. Yeah, like, our engineers weren't exactly the top of the class here. So, we kind of needed to... Ooh, I was about to friggin' dead ringer. Now I got Autobalance. That is very upsetting. Gonna have to do something about this, because I'd like to actually stay on the red team, where Deck is, even though we're losing horribly. Wow, this is just bad beyond bad. Alright, let's see. Where's another question? Silver Espio 79 asks, the Kool-Aid Man bursts into your room at 3 AM and says, oh yeah! What do you do? Oh god, here we go. A, slap him. B, drink him. C, eat a taco. D, play tag with a pink one-eyed snake that likes trains. E, ask if he can do the spy crab. F, become a cooking teacher. Or G, all of the above. I think I'd just rather eat a taco, you know? I'll just be sitting there in bed, staring at the Kool-Aid Man, dancing around or whatever he does. And, you know, I'm just kind of idly sitting there, just, you know, casually eating a taco. You know, this is very entertaining. And I like tacos, so I'll do that. So I pick C, eat a taco. Alrighty then, so I'm finally respawning. I might as well just go ahead and say this. I think I actually do change classes at a certain point. Although that might have been a different match. So, whatever. Alright. Moving on out of here, finally. Getting out of the base, pretty much. Oh, that was extremely close. Oh, that was even closer, but that wasn't going to kill me. That Charade would have messed me up, though. What? Man, this Huntsman sniper can't aim. Aim, dude, aim. I should have ran straight at him. That would have made him feel really bad if he missed again. This guy stinks. Now he's trying to get me with the kukri. That's what the cowards do. Oh, that's not an actual Pyro on my team. That's not a Pyro on my team at all. I should have stair-stabbed him. Oh my god, he's got 7 HP. How did he hit me? Oh my god. That was a crit Charade, too. Both of these people are ridiculously low HPs and I can't get them. There we go. There's one. Where's the spy? Where'd he go? Oh, hello. I'm on your team, right? Oh no! That was not cool. I don't like turning corners and seeing level 3 sentries right in my face. Okay, I was gonna say, man, this spy is really helping out. Then he turned into a scout and helped. Sorta. I don't even know how well he's doing. I can't see the scoreboard. That's upsetting. Alright. What is this, like try number 5 now? Try number 5, 6. Here we go. At the base we go. Finally getting out of here. On a consistent basis. Or so it would seem. Warning, hazard area. Well, I think the hazard that it's trying to explain is that there's a sentry around the... What am I doing? What was that? Like, let me stair stab on the ridiculously super tiny stairs while I'm on fire. That was just a bad idea. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, no. There's that... Alright, wait. I might be able to get someone, especially if this guy's not paying attention. Wow? Why you gotta kill him? I'm over here trying to get my disguise. You gotta kill him. I don't like when that happens. Wow. Oh, man. Did that scout go flying from the rocket, or was he just jumping around? Either way, that was insane. I don't like this. I don't like going out here with no disguise. There's that sentry all the way down there. Okay, now we're going to the other side of this place. Oh, no! God friggin' Charade! Oh, this is bad. Ah, I should have... What? Oh, no! No! I'm stuck! Oh my god! I got over here because of the mini crate! Oh, I was gonna say, does he not know where I went? Stair stab him, for God's sake! Yes! That was sick. That was sick nasty plays. Alright, now I can get this sentry. Hopefully. There he is. Yeah, with the guy with the Manco hat. Why? Oh my god, that was so risky. I mean, if he was actually paying attention and realized... Oh! Whoa. And realized that, you know, oh, this spy might dead ringer. He could have easily turned around and killed me. Oh, that was a good thing I didn't go for that guy. See, I hate that, though, when I'm trying to go for someone and my team just decides, oh, let's all target this guy, and kills them before I can get an actual backstab on him. And then I either don't get the disguise or I lose the disguise I already had. That's a horrible, horrible drawback to having the Saharan Spy set. But I do love the Saharan Spy set. Like, the thing that really gets it... the thing that really actually makes it for me, I should say, is the decreased cloak, the quieter cloak sound. Yeah, that's what it was. Hello, you're not paying attention, are you? I think he's got the whole set too, doesn't he? Wow. Well, yes he does, and he had the dead ringer too. So I didn't get his disguise. Oh, okay. Well, I got that sniper's disguise, so I guess that works out. And I think that spy just got dead. He got dead. What was that? All right. I think I found an item, or what was that? Well. Hello! That was dumb! Nah! Why? Why would I think that that was a good idea? I mean, he's running around swinging the back scratcher. What's he gonna do? Oh, but this guy I remember very well. Yeah, this blue Pyro swinging the, what's it? The sharpened volcano fragment around. Yeah, I might as well just go ahead and say it now. He gets ridiculous kills on our team. It's like he's a one-man freaking army with that stupid sharpened volcano fragment. I don't even know how he did it. He just kept killing people constantly. And you'd think, oh, you know, man, this Pyro is such an idiot. He's just running around with the, you know, melee weapon trying to kill people. And yet he did it with such consistency and such, oh my, and did such an amazingly amazingly good job, that it was like, I don't know, it just made my team and me just feel like complete garbage as a result. Like, I felt like I was doing horribly bad if I was just getting killed by someone swinging a melee weapon around all the time. Yeah. And the fact that my whole team got killed by that, yeah, it made me feel even worse. Alright, so while I'm camping the enemy team's spawn point, let's look at another question. Legacy Sutarja, I forgot how to pronounce that. Legacy Sutarja says, what do you like better, Game Freak or Sega? I don't know, that's actually a tough one. Because, you know, you got Sonic and, you know, other stuff that I can't really think of at the top of my head. Thank you. Oh, I'm dominating that guy. But, you know, then Game Freak, you know, you got Pokemon. And, oh no, that was HAL Laboratories. I was about to say Earthbound. Was I think? Pretty sure Game Freak had nothing to do. No, that was HAL Labs and Ape. Maybe it was Game Freak. Okay, because I was so crazy, I just had to look it up. And, so yeah. Oh, got the medic. So yeah, no Earthbound, but interestingly enough, they did make a few games that I was familiar with. Mario and Wario, which I did on a stream once. They also made Yoshi. Oh, they also made Yoshi for the Game Boy and I believe the NES as well. I had that game, and I remember it being notoriously difficult. I mean, I liked the game. It was a lot of fun, but it just got really difficult as, you know, levels got higher. It was like a puzzle game. That was... I'd never actually played anything like it, to be honest. But yeah, it was just like a puzzle game where, you know, stuff drops down and you gotta, like, chain sort of things and then put them in eggs, and I can't really explain it. And then lastly, they also made the Game Boy camera, which I also had and loved. I mean, I never really had, like, a personal camera of my own. And, you know, I was playing the Game Boy Color a lot back then. So, you know, to have, like, my own little personal camera wherever I went with my Game Boy was so awesome. What the? Oh, I was about to say, I thought, is that soldier going to land on my head? And then I realized he's dead. That rhymed. But yeah, so, oh yeah, and then I also got the printer for it, because I loved it so much, I just had to get the printer too. Those were the good old days. And printing stuff out in Game Boy, or, Pokemon Gold and Silver, printing stuff out there. Oh, what is this? What do you call that? That was the dumbest fight I've ever seen. Like, that is like the definition of a WM1 Pyro. And then, oh no, and then there was like one or two other things that I was able to print stuff out on, but yeah, the printer really didn't have too much use. It was mostly for the camera. But yeah, I loved taking pictures wherever I went. It was so much fun. Even if they came out as super pixelated, monochrome, you know, black and white, tiny little stamps of pictures, I loved it. I thought it was awesome. Alrighty. So I got by there. Free and clear. Nobody noticed me. At least I hope. I'm continually looking behind me. Make sure that indeed nobody saw me. Man, this is tense. Like I said, I really hate walking around with no disguise. Oh, no. Oh, that was supposed to be an easy backstab. Maybe I can still get this sniper. Never mind, there's a pyro there. Better run. Better run very fast. Oh, okay. I think we're good here. Alright. And we're back to camping. Alright. Where's another question? Oh, I didn't even answer the question. You know, just because of the whole sheer nostalgia factor that I was going on and on about the camera. Oh, I'm gonna say Game Freak. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because Pokemon as well. So I'm gonna go with Game Freak. All right. Moving on. Mr. Newcraft asks, "Hey, insert name here. I have a question. Insert question here. So can you answer?" Huh. That's a tough one. We're gonna go with yes. Yeah, we're gonna go with yes on that one. Alright, so I got third. Number 3. Not number 2, which is very upsetting. I wanted number 2 so bad. Alright, so we won. We won out in the end, and that's always a good thing. Alright. So, we're moving on. Yes, indeed. Moving on to, PLR Hightower. We're back to Hightower. And, I can't remember the specific server that I was in, but, they had some crazy nonsense mods and stuff going on here, as well as people being able to talk. The lights are going nuts. It's like a disco mode with every single one of the lights, and I like it. I think it's pretty cool. But like I said, I can't remember which, server this is. I'm sure if they're like any other server I've been to, they'll just, like, pop up text all over the screen saying, "You're at please follow us on Stinky Twitter something." I don't know. I can't remember what they say. Yeah! Good job there, Pyro, getting the double air blast kill. Oh, those crazy Pyros. They're always so OP on this map. You know, I wonder if whoever made this map ever considered doing anything about Pyros on this map and, like, how they can just get ridiculous air blast kills. Relatively easy, I would say. Oh, I was gonna say, man, if he comes back, he's dead. Alright. Oh, this guy's not very smart. Nope. Ah, got him. Alright, now we got a disguise, and now we're in business. Alright, so speaking of being in business, let's take that question business. Cool Flames 9998 asks, what is the worst way to get thumbs up in the comments? Gosh, I don't know. I would say asking for thumbs up, because I see a lot of people doing that, and I did mention this a while before. Whoa. Okay, that was kind of a stair stab, but not really. So I did mention this before about how I really appreciate it a lot more when, you know, instead of asking for thumbs up, people make, you know, concise comments and, you know, actually mention stuff that's happening in the video rather than saying, oh, well, if you agree with this, then give me a thumbs up. Watch out, he's right behind you. Whatever that means. I mean, what could that mean? I don't know why that popped up, but I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that that was, oh my. That was a ridiculous equalizer kill. We lost! Oh, that stinks. I'm just going to say that was like an automated message, but it... So instead of saying, like, what server this actually is, it's like, oh, watch out, he's right behind you. Alright, well, whatever. Alright. So we're going to try this one again, you know. Give us a little do-over, a mulligan, because, you know, this is golf, and that was a lag. That was kind of a scary lag. Everybody just stopped, and then when everybody... What was that? Pyro's disappearing. When everybody started moving, they were, like, sliding across the floor like they had roller skates on. That was weird. Oh, my. That should be a mode. Roller skates mode, where everybody's feet aren't moving. They're just sliding across the floor. That reminds me of GoldenEye 007 on the N64. Hello? What's with this case of the disappearing and reappearing Pyros? That's scary. Whoa, that was... Oh my god, I'm extremely gutsy here. Wow, got him. That reminds me of how, like, they had, like, the most ridiculous cheats, you know, like... Oh, and the same with Banjo-Kazooie, because, you know, it was made by the same people. Rare. And, how with, like, their cheats, they always had to do, like, crazy weird stuff, like huge heads, and, like, little bodies, or, like, huge hands, huge feet. And then they had, I swear they had, like, a disco mode or so. Oh, and the paintball mode, that's probably what I'm thinking of, where you would shoot paintballs instead of, like, actual bullets. That was cool. I love that game. That was really a good one. I'm seeing a Pyro on my team getting air blasted up against a corner, like, non-stop. I think he got air blasted off the level now. Oh, that's a Pyro on my team. He's spot checking me. And that's a Pyro that's not on my team. He's getting shot at by the soldier. So I just said, forget it. I think they got this handled. Bye. Alright. Man, I hate that with that custom HUD I use. Sometimes it glitches. And, like, no matter what health I have, like, if it's even a really high health, it will show it in red. Like, I'm at a really low health. That's super annoying. Yeah, that was kind of freaky. I was, like, backing up, and I was like, wait a minute. I can't move, and I'm hearing a sentry being built. Let's put 2 and 2 together. And I think there's an enemy sentry behind me. I love how this sniper can just, like, barely not see that sentry there. I think he's kind of looking at me. Oh, I think he sees that demo. What? Did he get it? Wait, can he take a shot or something? He's just, like, staring at the demo. Like, maybe if I stare at him with my laser scope, he'll die. What was that? God. Oh, that was before the Bombononicon got its update. That's the word I'm looking for. The word I came up with was nerf. But when people would actually die and then they would stay dead in, like, whatever they were killed by, you know, like, they would stay like that for a few seconds and then they would blow up. And the intention was that you'd be able to see, like, what killed them specifically rather than them just instantly blowing up. But the thing that really ruins it was the thing I have right now, the Your Eternal Reward, and how, like, if you backstab someone who had the Bombononicon, they would explode in, you know, a huge explosion, which completely ruined the entire point of the Your, being, you know, like this stealthy knife where, you know, you backstab someone and they disappear. you know. So, yeah, that kind of... I think pretty sure they changed that now. So that should be fine. You know, the problem there being is that I can't recall backstabbing someone, anyone, or any recently that had the Bombonomicon. And if they did, probably didn't go off. And I'm just, you know, just didn't notice it. And am, you know, thinking to myself, oh, you know, maybe they didn't have it. Or, you know, I didn't notice that they had it or not, whatever. So whatever the case, we're going to try to get this engineer all the way down there. Okay, that soldier saw me, and I think that Pyro's chasing me too, but we're still going to get him. Because they're over there, and Sentries. See, this is why I hate walking around with no disguise when stuff like that happens. Alright, so whatever. Oh, that's right, there was another thing about this, this specific server, and like I said, I can't remember what server this is. But, it probably said it by now, or there's, like, people with clan tags, and I'm just not noticing. But, yeah, there was something with this server, and it was really annoying that no matter if you were a donator or not, you would have special effects around you, like for your weapons. You know, like usually strange weapons would have... why did I step on that? Strange weapons would have stuff like, you know, like particle effects or whatever around them, kind of like hats do. And basically they were giving that to everybody, donator or not. And the thing that was the biggest problem with that was that it was showing through cloaked spies, and so you would basically be seeing like these particle effects just floating around and walking around in midair for no explicable reason, which basically gave away the location of all spies, which was super annoying. And yeah, that kind of ruined this server for me for quite some time. But anyway, questions. Where are the questions? He-Man847100 asks, my question is, what do you think of the Wii conspiracy giving games low scores just because they're on the Wii? That's weird. I mean, I've never actually heard of such a thing. I mean, I would guess that he's talking about maybe games that are on multiple consoles, and then like the Wii version would get a really crappy score. So I would say, like, I'm sure there had to be some legitimate reason as to why those games were given low scores. But if you want to name a few games, I'd take a look at them, you know? So there, you know? Maybe they were legitimately bad games. I don't know. You know? Depends on what game it is. So I would give my 2 cents if that were the case. What else we got? Might as well take another one before this video ends. Kelsey Schaefer asks, is there any item that you would want that you don't have? Oh, that was nice. Gosh, I don't know. Oh my god, what's happening? I'm just getting away from there. That was way too much mess going on there. A weapon that I don't have. Well, I don't know. I mean, there's not really any weapons that I really, really want to have. You know, I mean, maybe there are some that I might find interesting or, you know, maybe a little fun to have for a little while. Like maybe one example being the red tape recorder that came out in the most recent update. The Triad pack or whatever it was called. But, that scout just went flying off the map. But what I usually do with weapons is I always like to have at least one copy of, like, each weapon that's come out. You know, I mean, that's just me, you know, because I just like collecting stuff, even if it's, like, a weapon that I'm not actually going to use. But at the same time, there's no, like, actual rush for me to want to get these items that I don't have, because I don't really want them that badly. Oh, that was just... Why? Why did my... Was that a Pyro over there? I swear that was a Pyro, because it looked like he got air blasted and completely ruined my backstab attempt. Whoa, okay, that ruined it too. These soldiers are messing with me. They're trolling me. Even though they're probably not, but still, they're trolling me. Alright, up the high tower. High tower, that's where we're going. He's gonna see me. That was... I don't even know what I was thinking at certain points when I look back on replays and demos and stuff. And I'll just sit there going, why did I do that? You know, I mean, this Pyro was clearly about to turn around. I should have backed off, but nah. That would have made way too much sense. Hello. Yeah, now see, now that's a much better scenario where the Pyro's literally not paying attention. Alright, the administrator is going crazy. I think that means we're about to win here. Little by little, we're moving on. Oh, wow. Okay, he just knew. Can you go away? Oh my god, I'm so gonna die. I'm so dead. I'm not gonna die. I'm dead. Crap! Damn those level 1 sentries always screwing me over. Okay. There's Jared. He's got the Tomislav. He's gonna make us lose. Watch out. If we lose, it's because of Jared. He's got the Tomislav. Alright. I love how there was a level 3 sentry standing right next to the blue cart. That was something else. And by something else, I mean that's something that I hardly ever see. Because usually, either engineers on this map either fail horribly, or they just give up. So, you know, or they're just not very good in general. So, I don't know, that's just my experience with High Tower and engineers. Whoa. Now, why would I do this? Why would I... Ah, okay, look, there's a Pyro here to help me. Okay. And... Oh! Wow! Double shot, mid-air L'Étranger, and the kill. Oh, that was great. That was freaking sweet. That was some nice shooting there, Tex. Nice shooting. Alright. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, why don't you subscribe or check out some of my other videos. There's more on the way, so stay tuned. Don't forget to rate, comment, ask me any questions you like. And I'll be sure to get to more questions in the next part. That heavy's, he's in the wall. Kinda. See you all next time.